One does not simply build the LEGO The Lord of the Rings Rivendell set. For even a proven LEGO collector, this set is still a massive undertaking, an epic set inspired by an epic tale. It is composed of 6,197 pieces, divided into 49 separate plastic bags. The build has 3 distinct phases, and accordingly, there are 3 instruction booklets. The first phase is an elven tower, and a recreation of Bilbo's study and lodging, complete with his writing desk, quill, and a book which says, "There and back again." The second phase is an outdoor pastiche that includes the iconic gazebo from The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and the stone bridge over the River Bruin. There is also a smith's forge, complete with a glowing fire and a wooden barrel of smithing tools. The third phase of the build is the House of Elrond, which includes a repository for the shards of Nazil, along with an elven princess statue which guards the fragments. And of course, there is the Council of Elrond, the circular meeting area where elves, dwarves, and humans unified and formed the Fellowship of the Ring. The set comes with 15 minifigures, not including the 6 statue minifigures that serve as architectural relief and decoration. All 9 Fellowship companions have a unique minifigure. Gandalf, Legolas, Gimli, Aragorn, Boromir, Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin. The remaining 6 minifigures are Glóin, Arwen, Elrond, Bilbo, and 2 elves. The Lord of the Rings films had hyperbolic set design. The grass was incredibly green. The waters and sky were brilliantly blue. The castles, with their size and monolithic presence, symbolized man's unquenchable desire for power. So naturally, a LEGO rendition of Rivendell, a town inhabited by immortal beings, had to be over the top. The set takes a painstaking approach to detail, and the cumulative effects feel earned. It's not efficient, for example, to tile an entire building's roof with 1x1 colored tiles in specific patterns at parallel 45-degree angles, but the end result is worth it. Similarly, it's not efficient to assemble individual branches onto a tree trunk, then assemble individual canopies onto those branches, and then assemble individual leaves onto those canopies. But again, the end result is worth it. There's plenty of highlights throughout this build. The waterfall, with very few pieces and lots of contextual suggestions, the designers created a convincing water effect, complete with billowing white foam at the bottom of the falls. The designers took the hot dog pieces from the LEGO Fairgrounds line and recolored and reimagined it as chair's armrest. The gazebo, the tree roots and vines and how they wind around the set and give it life. The relief statues embedded in the tower, which look appropriately stern, or at least as stern as a LEGO minifigure can look. And much, much more. In Jackson's films, a lot of Middle-earth's architecture seemed beyond human capability, which is the figurative point, to juxtapose men with elves and to establish what men were once capable of, but are no longer. Elven structures look light, almost ethereal in their presentation. And to depict this, LEGO created structures that look incredible, that are elaborate and airy, but are weaker in build and reinforcement than you might be accustomed to. Alas, LEGO designers are not elves. They are humans. And it might not be possible for humans to make something this pretty out of LEGO and have it be completely child-proof at the same time. Having seen the end result, I'm glad for the designer's choice to value complexity over expediency, to include details that are purely contextual. LEGO The Lord of the Rings Rivendell is a beautiful but fragile set geared exclusively to adults. It would not for a fleeting moment withstand the wear and tear of a child's play session. And even an adult who's posing the minifigures for display has to be careful. The designers sacrifice sturdiness for incredible aesthetic. But for most adult LEGO fans, That's a worthy trade. Good evening.